Hey everybody, this is Chris Lemig. Welcome to True Nature Hypnotherapy. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I help people using hypnosis and connecting to your higher self to heal past traumas, to remove old blocks, and to really come into the true understanding of your true innate worthiness, your innate value, your basic goodness. So today what I'd like to do is to take you through a guided hypnosis session. And this one today, let's go ahead and focus on doing some inner child healing work. And we've all probably been exposed to this. I'm sure you've heard lots about it. You've probably done some of it yourself. But the reason that it's important is because, when we are growing up, it's very important that as we develop as human beings, all of our basic needs are met. Right? So that means that our parents, especially, the mother and the father, or, whoever the primary caregivers are, have from the moment of our birth been giving us everything that we need as human beings. So all of the nurturing, all of the protection, all of the intention, all of the love that we need. When we receive that, when that is part of our experience, we wind up, developing into fairly, well-adjusted human beings, right? We have a pretty good, strong sense of self-esteem, and we feel safe and protected and grounded in the world. However, for so many of us, we haven't gotten that. And we don't have to go into all the reasons for why that is right now, but just accept the fact that so many of us have not gotten that. We didn't get exactly what we needed when we were infants. We didn't get all of the nourishment, the love, the support, the attention, the kindness, the affection that we needed. And many of us also have experienced a lot of trauma, a lot of neglect and abuse. So on top of that, there was those traumatic experiences. And when this happens, what happens is that we can't develop as a normal human being because those requirements that we need in order to move from one developmental stage to the next aren't being met. So we're sort of like moving through life, moving through these developmental stages without all the resources in place. So there's going to be gaps. There's going to be things that are missing. And what winds up happening is that as we age into adulthood and grow into adulthood, because those previous needs in the past weren't met, we wind up trying to make up for that. And so we basically are regressing back to an earlier stage, an earlier developmental stage, and trying to resolve that, right? And this is going to be a disaster unless we do it in a therapeutic way, in a truly healing way, because we're going to be engaging in the world as if we are small children. We're going to be engaging with our relationships, with situations, with professional life, and with just all of the things that we have to deal with as human beings. We're going to be working through this stuff from an unresourceful state, a regressed state of basically being emotionally a child. So what we're going to do here today, we're going to do a brief but very powerful inner child healing session. And we're going to, of course, enlist the help and the support and the power of your higher self. This is foundational to all the work that I do. The first thing that we do is that we get in touch with that higher self energy, right? This is the pure essence of who you are. It's inescapable. It is, no matter what you've experienced, no matter what you believe, no matter what you fear, no matter what you are concerned about or consciously aware of, your higher self, your pure being, is the essence of who you are. It is loving. It is unconditionally compassionate. It is perfectly wise, and it's in full open alignment with the divine source of all things. Now, let's keep in mind that inner child healing work can be a long-term process, a lifelong process. And this session here is not in any way intended to be a substitute for the deeper work that either you've been doing, continue to do, or will do in the future. So I highly recommend that you listen to this recording, to use it, to get what you can out of it. If you feel like this is bringing up stuff that's maybe a little bit too intense for you, and stuff that you're maybe needing a little bit of help and guidance on and support from somebody else, I highly recommend that you reach out. Reach out to a professional, reach out to a therapist, reach out to a hypnotherapist, anyone qualified to kind of guide you along this path of healing for yourself. As we get started here today, let's begin to call in the help of your higher self, the love, the guidance, and the support of your higher self, your true pure being. Now, as this is a guided hypnosis session, I do not suggest, but do say, if you're driving, go ahead and turn this recording off and pull over, or just wait until you are in a safe and comfortable place, because there is hypnotic language here, and this is a hypnotic experience. So you want to make sure you're in a comfortable, safe place where you can give your full attention throughout the course of this session here. So that being said, as long as you're in a comfortable, safe place, just go ahead and when you're ready, just take a nice deep breath, and you can just take that in through your nostrils. And on the exhale, just let your eyes close down. That's right. And just even notice how that first initial breath and that closing of your eyes begins to bring you down into a state of deeper relaxation. Even if it's just incremental, even if it's just almost imperceptible. Each breath that you take, simply allow each breath to take you down a little bit deeper now. As you bring your attention to your eyes, just simply notice your eyes and notice your hypnosis, that wonderful hypnosis moving all around your eyes, throughout all the tiny little muscles of your eyes, loosening and relaxing all those muscles so that you can relax your eyes now to the point where they just won't work. Want that to happen, make it happen now. Remember that I can't do it for you, but you can do it. You can relax your eyes now to the point where they just won't work. That's right. And once you're satisfied that your eyes just won't work, just go ahead and let that hypnosis, your hypnosis, move up over your forehead, smoothing the muscles in your forehead, and maybe flowing up over your scalp, and just spilling down all around your ears, down the back of your neck, down your face, your cheeks, your jaw, all the way down your throat, down into your shoulders. That's right, your hypnosis, that wonderful hypnosis, like a wave of comfort and ease, a wave and healing, loving energy moving down through your arms and through your elbows, into your forearms, and all the way out to the tips of your fingers. That's right, as your hypnosis, that wonderful hypnosis, continues to flow down through your spine now, radiating out into all the muscles of your back and relaxing those muscles. As your hypnosis permeates even your heart and your lungs and your internal organs, relaxing your heart, relaxing your lungs, relaxing all of your internal organs. Almost as if you're giving all of your internal organs this gift of hypnosis, a gift of deep relaxation, of healing energy, of love, of kindness. That's right. Simply imagine now your hypnosis continuing to flow down into your hips and down into your legs, down into your knees, collecting in your knees, relaxing your knees as your hypnosis moves down into your calves and into your shins, into your ankles, into your feet, all the way out to the tips of your toes. That's right. Simply imagine it. Only imagine it happening now as your hypnosis now flows. A wave of delightful comfort, wonderful sensations of peace and ease moving from the top of your head and flowing like a waterfall all the way down to the tips of your toes. That's right. Simply imagine it. Only imagine it happening now. That's right. Very good. And now as you're enjoying this experience more and more, these wonderful feelings and sensations, simply listening to the sound of my voice, guiding you into just the right state of openness and receptivity. To begin to become aware of the presence, the loving presence of your higher self. Simply imagine it, only imagine it happening now as your higher self, your pure being, your innate goodness welcomes you into its presence now. If you like, if you find it helpful and useful, you can imagine being welcomed into a pure, white, golden light of loving, healing, powerful energy, supportive energy. And this light and this energy and this love and healing power is now surrounding your body, permeating every cell of your body with loving, healing energy. So every cell is receiving and soaking up all of this loving, healing energy of your pure being, your true being, your true self. That's right. And this loving, healing energy and light is surrounding your body now. A sphere of protective light and energy and love that radiates out an arm's length all the way around in all directions. Simply imagine it, only imagine it happening now as this sphere of protective energy, of love and light, of transformative healing power permeates every cell. That's right. And now simply imagine with your powerful subconscious mind and powerful imagination that your higher self is now delivering with perfect precision, spontaneously and effortlessly, all of the love, the healing power, and the transformative resources that earlier version of yourself, that child, whatever that child needs now. And you don't have to specifically know what the situation or situations were. You don't have to know how old that child is now. Simply imagine love, light, and healing energy being delivered effortlessly, spontaneously, and perfectly to just the right time, to just the right age, to just the right memory, to just the right experience, so that child, your inner child, is receiving everything that they need, everything that was missing, so that inner child is receiving all of the love, all of the affection, all of the support, all of the guidance, all of the nourishment, all of the protection that they need now. Imagine that child receiving all of that now and more. As that child, your inner child, is surrounded by light and love and energy, healing all the hurts and the traumas and the wounds and the shame and the guilt and the fear. Imagine it happening now. Only imagine it happening now. That's right. And if there's some emotional energy that's starting to move now, and if it's moving in the form of tears, or if it's moving in the form of release now, just simply allow it to happen. Let it happen now until it becomes something else. That's right. Very good. Loving, light, and healing energy surrounding that child now, healing that child, loving that child, protecting that child. That's right. Simply imagine it, only imagine it happening now. That's right. Very good. And now simply imagine that child now having received all of the resources, all of the love, all of the support, all the nourishment, all of the missing pieces that it's been waiting for, that you've finally been able to give that child. Imagine that child now growing up with all those resources in place. So that child now has the opportunity to live a life with everything they need. With self-esteem, with confidence, knowing without a shadow of the doubt that they have a right to be in the world, that they belong in the world, that they are worthy of love, that they are worthy of happiness, that they are worthy of joy. Imagine that child now growing up all the way until the age that you are right now, all the way into adulthood, until you're now standing face to face with that version of yourself that has everything that you need now, all of those good qualities, all of those learnings and those realizations. And simply imagine now that image, that appearance, dissolving into light and melting into your heart, integrating fully into your being. Become that person now. Simply imagine it, only imagine it happening now. As you absorb all that healing, all that love, all that experience, deep into your cells, deep into your being, deep into your subconscious mind, now. That's right, very good. Very good. And now simply imagine now again your body surrounded by the white, pure golden light of your higher self, your pure being. And all of these learnings from this experience, from this session today, are being integrated perfectly, spontaneously, and effortlessly into your subconscious mind, forever changing your relationship to your past in such a way that you're no longer limited in unnecessary and harmful ways. And imagine carrying all these learnings into your future now, so that step by step, breath by breath, moment by moment, day by day, coming into full and open alignment with the truth of your true pure being, more and more connected to your true higher self, more and more certain of who you truly are. And as I count from 1 to 5 now, bringing you back to normal waking consciousness, these learnings will integrate and absorb deep into your being more and more, day by day, in every way, getting better and better as number 1, starting to come back. Number 2, that's right, easily coming back as all these learnings integrate into your being. Number 3, go ahead and wiggle your fingers and toes. Wiggle your fingers and toes as you come back into your body. Number 4, take a nice deep breath of wakeful energy, filling your lungs, clearing your head and balancing your energies. That's right. As number 5, open your eyes all the way back, wide awake now. That's right, wide awake and just feeling wonderful in every way. That's right, very good. Now, as you come back into the present moment, just go ahead and stretch a little bit. You can come back into your body a little bit more and just allow yourself to just ease back into your normal day. If you like, you can journal about this experience, or you can share down in the comments what you experienced as well. I'd love to hear how this session helped you and what you got out of this session today. And as always, again, you can like and subscribe to this channel. I'm putting out more and more content like this, just kind of giving away the things that I do for people, both in private sessions and in groups. And I just want to put this out there so that it's just available to more and more people. I think we're at a point in our history of humanity where we just need more and more healing options. We need more and more opportunities to grow spiritually, to discover our true nature, so that we can wake up out of the negative, self-destructive hypnotic trances that are getting us all into so much trouble, both as individuals and collectively. So down in the description, if you're interested in learning more about me, Chris Lemig at True Nature Hypnotherapy. If you'd like to book a time for a free consultation or just learn more about what I do, I've got some links down there you can check out. But of course, you can always just drop a comment. I love to hear your comments. I love to hear, what it is that you like about these videos and what I can do better. So again, Chris Lemig at True Nature Hypnotherapy. Take care and be well.